Welcome to Today in Chess. Okay, you are not going to believe the news that has just exploded across the chess world, seriously. A true titan, someone we've all been watching climb, has officially linked up with a giant in esports. And look, this isn't just another signing. This is a super team forming. I mean, team that could just dominate for years. It's huge. A total game changer for chess.
You absolutely hit the nail on the head there. It's massive for chess, yes, but it also sends this huge signal across, well, the entire competitive gaming world. The ripples from this one, they're going to be felt for a long time. It really changes the game at the top level.
Okay, so let's dig into why this is so big. It really starts with Pragg himself, right? His 2025 has been just, well, unbelievable. I mean, the guy's been on an absolute tear. He nailed the Ooze Chess Cup, then the Superbet Chess Classic, and you absolutely cannot forget Tata Steel. Beating Gukesh in that playoff, incredible stuff, just phenomenal. And he shot up to world number 4. A personal best in the FIDE rankings. And he's leading the FIDE circuit standings now, which, puts him right in line for the 2026 candidates. Honestly feels like a lock at this point.
Yeah, it really does.
And just remember his backstory. And I am at 10, youngest at the time, then GM by, 12 years, 10 months, one of only 5 GMs before hitting their teens. That's just, wow. And that win against Magnus back in the 2022 Air Things Masters still talks about that one. He's not just hot, he's like supernova hot right now.
And what's really striking about Pragg, I think, isn't just the big wins, it's the consistency,
Whoa.
and the depth he shows. It's not just brilliant moments, which, lots of young players have. It's sustained elite performance. He's a threat in every single event. And look who he's beating. It's not just lower-rated guys.
Yeah.
He's taking down the best. Think about the 2023 FIDE World Cup, beating Hikaru, beating Fabi.
Yeah.
He was the youngest ever to make that final. That tells you everything about his tactical skill, sure, but also his mental game. Under that kind of pressure, against those guys, he's been tested again and again, and he just keeps delivering. That kind of resilience, that's special.
Okay, and now for the mind-blowing part. Pragg officially signed with teamliquid June 28th, right after winning the Ooze Chess Cup. This is it. This is the final piece of this absolute monster of a team. Honestly, I think this changes competitive chess forever because remember, teamliquid already shocked everyone signing Magnus Carlsen and Fabiano Caruana back on February 14th.
Right, Valentine's Day. Hard to forget that one.
Exactly. So you put Carlsen, Caruana, and now Pragg together. That's not just a team. That's a dynasty waiting to happen. And the reactions, you gotta love them. Magnus tweeted, "Whole lot of letters in Pragg and on top, but no I." Classic Magnus, right?
Yeah. Always playful, but, the respect is there. Huge respect.
Totally. And Hikaru, he doesn't pull punches. Called Pragg a rare gem. High praise. This isn't just some transfer news. This is like a tectonic plate shifting under the chess world. No other team even comes close right now.
And if you look at the bigger picture, the competitive landscape, it's such a clear statement from Team Liquid. Yeah, okay, the signing was after the May 31st deadline for the 2025 Esports World Cup points, fine. But this multi-year deal, it screams long-term dominance. This isn't about just one event.
Right, it's about the future.
Exactly. It's about building something lasting. This trio, Carlsen, Caruana, Pragg, I mean, they are now the overwhelming favorites for any future Esports World Cup, period. It really marks a new era, not just for Liquid's chess team, but for how chess fits into these big established esports orgs. They get resources, infrastructure, stuff way beyond what, traditional chess federations usually offer. It lets them just focus on chess, optimize everything. We haven't really seen that before, not on this scale.
And speaking of the Esports World Cup, this is massive. Chess is debuting there, first time ever, 2025, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, July 29th to August 1st. It's going to be online, which is interesting, makes it super accessible. But the money, get this, the prize pools are insane. $1.5 million just for the chess tournament. That's already huge.
Huge.
But then the overall club championship, $27 million total, with $7 million going straight to the top club.
Wow.
That kind of cash. It changes everything for pro chess. New talent, new sponsors, whole new level of seriousness and prestige. Chess isn't some sideshow here. It's hitting the main stage big time with serious backing. That means serious players, serious competition.
That brings up a really interesting point, especially for people maybe newer to esports. How does a team even work in chess? It's an individual game, right? And what's fascinating is, the players represent their clubs, Liquid Falcons, whatever, but the games, still one-on-one battles. The teamwork isn't like coordinating moves. It's about racking up points for the club based on how each player does individually, kind of like track and field maybe. Everyone runs their own race, but the points add up for the team or country.
Good analogy.
Yeah. So for chess, The organization, the team, provides that crucial support system. Top coaches, training resources, travel handled, money sorted, and now, this is key, the data analytics. All that support just frees the player up to focus purely on their game, makes them better contributors to the club's score. So yeah, you might see Magnus play Pragg eventually representing the same team, but they're both adding to Liquid's points total. And believe me, the rivalries are going to be intense, especially Liquid versus Falcons. With Hikaru and Alireza there, they'll want to make a statement.
Oh, absolutely. No question that rivalry is going to be fierce. And Team Falcons, yeah, they've got a strong lineup, respect there. But let's be real. Magnus, fide, and Pragg under one roof. Team Liquid just has that unbeatable edge. It's that mix, the Geo Air experience, incredible current form with fide, and then Bragg's explosive talent is going to be near impossible to beat them.
Hey, Sue.
Seriously, mark my words, they're going to rewrite history. But Team Liquid, they're way more than just chess, even though, yeah, they're setting the bar there now. Their place in the overall esports world, it's legendary. Founded way back in 2000, they've got series history. And their trophy case. Over 140 major titles across a crazy range of games. We're talking huge wins outside chess, like winning Dota 2's The International twice, 2017 and 2022.
It's just insane. Winning TI twice is monumental.
Right. It's like the ultimate prize in that world. Requires incredible skill, teamwork, strategy. Then you've got 5 LCS titles in League of Legends, another massive esport. And remember their Counter-Strike run in 2019? The Intel Grand Slam. 4 huge tournaments won in just 63 days. Blistering pace. They don't just win, they innovate winning. Period.
And this is where it gets really interesting how their multi-game success connects directly to chess. It's their approach. It's cutting edge. It's data-driven. They have this huge partnership with SAP using the Joule AI Copilot. And this isn't just like basic stats. This AI crunches, get this, 1.6 terabytes of data from 10 million games.
Whoa.
Yeah. And it gives instant insights, suggests strategies, even talks to coaches and players in the natural language. Imagine having like the world's smartest chess analyst constantly feeding you insights based on this massive data set. It's truly game-changing for prep, for adapting mid-tournament. It streamlines everything. It empowers the players in ways we haven't seen. It really sets a new standard, maybe an unreachable one for some, for competitive advantage. It shows how far esports has come, how vital tech is now.
And that's the mind-bending part, isn't it? Team Liquid isn't just collecting stars. They're fundamentally changing how you operate at the top tier. They're not just trying to win the next match. They're innovating the very process of winning, building an empire on strategy and tech. It's not just about having money. It's about being smarter with it, smarter about the game itself. So what's the ripple effect? For the chessboard itself, getting chess into huge events like the EWC with real money, real corporate backing, it's boosting its profile like never before. It's not just seen as this niche intellectual pursuit anymore. It's attracting new talent, new fans from a whole different world. We're literally watching chess transform into a proper digital spectator sport. And all these new resources, new eyes, it's going to push the game itself forward.
And if you zoom out, look at the whole esports industry. It's been quite a ride, hasn't it? From LAN parties to this multi-billion-dollar global thing. But yeah, there are growing pains. Player welfare is a big one. Burnout, mental health in such a high-pressure world. That needs constant attention. We're also seeing the business side evolve. Clubs, especially in the West and Middle East, are finding more sustainable ways to operate content, fan engagement, smart partnerships, not just relying on prize money. And it's becoming truly global. The rise of talent from new regions like the Middle East. Organizations like Team Falcons getting Esports Org of the Year at EWC 2024.
Yeah, big statement.
Huge. It shows the future is global, diverse. And chess is right there, thriving in that new landscape. The game is everywhere now.
So the big question then, maybe the most fascinating one, what does this all mean for the actual game? For the 64 squares, as chess gets tangled up with this high-stakes, data-heavy esports world, how much does strategy change? Does it move beyond opening theory into something new? Something shaped by AI insights, by global team strategies? Are we heading towards a future where the team behind the player is almost as important as the player's own genius? That's something to think about. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this edition of Today in Chess.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed this look at the latest shifts in the chess world. Definitely like this video. If you did, leave a comment. What do you think of Team Liquid Super Team? And yeah, subscribe to Today in Chess for more.